Hello everyone and welcome to HooplaKidz Doodle. Today we are going to be drawing this rather delicious birthday cake. So all you'll need is a pen and a piece of paper and some colouring pens for the end. Right, so we're going to start right here in the middle of our piece of paper and we're going to draw this rather large oval shape, but we're not going to finish it. And you'll see why in a minute. And then we're going to draw this frilly wiggly line underneath our first line. There we go. That will be the delicious icing dripping down the cake. Yummy. And under that we'll just draw 2 lines to show that this is the first tier of our cake that we're going to draw. There we go. And underneath that we are going to draw another delicious layer, and this is the same shape as the first shape we drew. And underneath that we're going to do the same squiggly wiggly line. There we go. And now we're just going to do 2 lines underneath that squiggly wiggly line. And we'll join those together with a nice line. There we go. And we're going to put a few decorations here underneath. And this again, it's another squiggly line, a bit more jumpy. Frilly line, let's say. And then, of course, we have to draw the plate that the cake is sitting on. And this is another oval that we won't finish. And now we come to the top. And this is the reason we didn't finish our first shape, because of course we have to add the candles on top. Because after all, it is a birthday cake, and a birthday cake has to have candles on it. And now we're joining up that line behind the candles, and we'll make those candles complete with a small line. And of course, they each need a wick. And on that wick a flame, which is just a teardrop shape. You see? Doesn't matter how big it is or how small it is. There we go, perfect! Now all we have to do is colour it in. Ah, what fun! We'd love to see your birthday cake, so please do post it. Today we are going to be drawing a pizza. Doesn't it look fantastic? All you'll need is a pen and a piece of paper and some colouring pens for the end. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pen and we're going to draw a big circle in the middle of the piece of paper. There we go. Really take our time with this. I like the look of that. Now we're going to draw another circle inside the larger circle, and this, of course, will create the crust. Lovely. Now we're going to draw some straight lines from one side of the inner circle to the other, just like this. There we go, we've got a cross. And depending on how many slices we want, we're going to draw some more lines. And I've decided here to have 8 slices of pizza. Now I'm just extending those lines over the crust. There we go. Lovely. And now I'm doing this frilly sort of edge to show where the cheese has melted. It looks quite lovely, I think, almost like a real pizza. And what do we need now? Yes, some toppings. So I'm adding some circles here, which I think might be pepperoni or something like that. But here you can be as creative as you want, because of course you can put any topping you like on pizza. There we go. And I've decided to add some other shapes. Can you tell what these are? Yes, that's right. They're little mushrooms. Yes, I'm really enjoying this. There we go. I think I'll pop some other shapes on too. I've gone for some little squares. I think these could be a different kind of meat or maybe a little vegetable. And now I've just got to colour it in, and this bit is lots of fun. There we go. Wonderful. And that is how you draw a pizza. Today we are going to be drawing this yummy hamburger, and you will just need a pen and a piece of paper, your imagination and some colouring pens for the end. So the first thing we're going to do is to draw this big arch and join it up. There we go. We've got our first shape, and underneath that we're going to be drawing this rectangle and another one next to it. What do you think this might be? And then we are going to draw this line and one up there to create a sort of triangle. And then we are going to draw these two half circles on either side of that triangle. And then we quite simply join them up. And this is the meat or the vegetarian option. And these bits on top of it are the cheese melting on top of it. And underneath all of that, we're going to put this squiggly wiggly line. A bit of detail there. And then we're going to draw these two lines coming off the bottom and a straight line joining them together. And there we have it. Lovely. Now I'm just going to draw some detail on the bun. These might be sesame seeds or some other yummy seeds you get on bread. I'm just neatening things up a bit. There we go. I like the look of that. Yes, I like that a lot. And now we're going to colour it in. And of course, those shapes at the beginning, they were tomatoes. Wonderful. I hope you really enjoyed drawing this hamburger. Today, we are going to be very excitingly drawing a pineapple. So you just need to grab a pen and a piece of paper and come and join us. Right, so the first thing we'll be doing is drawing a nice big oval shape in the middle of our piece of paper, and this will be the beautiful body of the pineapple. There we go, simple as that. And then off the top we're going to draw some spiky shapes. There we go, there's one and there's another one. And just like that, all at slightly different angles. And this is the sort of leafy, rough bit of the pineapple that is on the top of the pineapple. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You can do any sorts of spiky shapes you like coming off the top. There we go, very nice. And now we're going to put some detail on the body of the pineapple, and we're drawing these sort of half circles that go from one side of our first shape to the other. Can you see? There we go, and they're getting smaller and smaller. And there we go. We just want to do the same, but going the other way to make this crisscrossy effect. And I don't know if you can see, but this really shows the shape of the pineapple. So yeah, I think it looks really good. There we go. Don't worry if it's not perfect, just to get the rough idea. And then we're going to do it one more time in a different direction, but just 2 lines in the other direction. Now we're going to add a little bit of detail in each square, just these little lines to show the texture of the pineapple. There we go, lovely stuff. I'm just going to even it out there. And now all we need to do is colour it in, and you can be as creative as you like with this bit. I really hope you've enjoyed learning how to draw a pineapple, and we'd love to see your picture. Today we are going to be drawing corn on the cob. Yum, yum, yum. My favourite. So you'll just need a pen and a piece of paper and some colouring pens for the end. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is start near the bottom of the page and come up in this sweeping curve line. And we're going to follow that a little bit around there. And then we're going to go up in a flick. And then we're going to draw another line coming down from that, you see? And we're going to create a very similar shape on the other side. A sort of swirling line, then another little line, and then a third line that comes off that. There we go. And we'll just join them up at the bottom, just like that. Now, coming up from this shape, we have a slightly sloping line, and we do a little curvy line at the top of that, and then just some frills coming all the way down. There we go. And then we're going to draw some nice long lines on this shape. This is the detail of the actual sweet corn. And to complete this, we'll just do some half circles there, so you can see the bits of sweet corn popping out. There we go. Yeah, this needs a bit of patience, but we're almost there. There we go, lovely. And then we're just going to draw some detail on those first shapes we drew, the sort of leafy bit. And now we just have to colour it in. That's wonderful. Well done, thank you so much for drawing a corn on the cob with us. Please do post it on our HooplaKidz Doodle Facebook page.